There we go.
Sorry.
So,
Use the chair.
Use the chair.
here we see
throws
Danny
Danny a
Rose
chair.
coming out back with the steel chair.
Just his pistol has steel chair written on the side.
Oh, please.
It's a fucking cartoon style gun, but instead of a little flag, it just shoots out a steel chair.
Welcome to Show Some Initiative. I'm your DM, Julian. My pronouns are he, him, or they, them, and I play everyone who's not one of these guys.
Hi, I'm James. I play Jose, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Cookie. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Patrick.
Hi, I'm Nick. He, him, and I play Danny.
Hey, I'm Phil. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Gabe.
Hello, my name is Sean. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Theodore.
And I'm Tori. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them, and I play Erica.
Last we left you guys off, you were getting chased down the street. It's about 3 a.m. You're getting chased by vampire hunters who are in a slightly better car than yours, but you don't know how good they are at shooting yet. And your plan is to go to Jose's bar for refuge. While you guys are being chased, I would like a drive roll from Jose. One more drive roll for
Good.
me.
I'm glad it's not James, because James cannot drive. Jose can. Does
Okay.
7 successes work?
Yes, 7 successes does work.
No, you had to have 8.
I'll say,
You fool!
Danny's gonna Danny considers the bar kind of the backup option. He's gonna try to like blow these guys away, or at least like get their car off the road before we
Okay.
get there.
Fun and legal. What would you like to do to try to accomplish that?
It's not gonna be different if we shoot at the fucking bar, but yeah, I mean, yeah, she's gonna basically try to shoot the driver.
Okay.
How far away is the car?
I would say a good few paces behind you. Probably about 40 feet.
Okay.
How big is that in meters? We need to be considerate of our audience.
That's
That
about,
would be like 12 meters. No, 13 meters.
yeah, about 13 meters.
The people who use meters are gonna know.
You'd
Maybe.
think so, but I'm bad at math.
Bold of you to assume.
Oh, I'm sorry for assuming that our audience are amazing, smart people with good taste.
Oh no, our audience are amazing smart people with good taste. I'm not.
Oh.
So am I taking any kind of penalty here?
No, if it's 12, like, you have your range on your weapon, and if
I
it's
know.
on the short range, then you're good.
Is a heavy revolver, so that's
35
fuck. Is range in feet or in
yards.
yards? Okay, well within then. So I will just go and roll them. 2 successes.
Okay, with 2 successes, you hit. Please go ahead and roll your damage for me. Don't forget to add your extra dice from going over that 1 limit.
Okay, 3 successes on damage.
Yes.
With 3 successes in damage, please go ahead and describe how you shoot up this guy who's trying to attack you as you're driving down this city street.
Yeah, it's basically like, because you were on like the back of the van, right? And too far out for Patrick, especially got like a shotgun, right? So yeah, I mean, you see like Danny just pulls down like in the window on the side of the van and just straight up like, sticks his head and arm out the side of the van and starts blasting at the other car behind them.
Oh, that's really cool. So you're going to go ahead and try to shoot this car, and as you do...
If I may,
Oh,
Erica's just gonna shout, "Daniel, Lord lifting Lovadoc, what are you doing?"
Wait, what? What was that?
Just gonna break it down. Lord lifting love a duck. It's very
What the-
PEI saying that.
Where'd that come
Assuming
from?
came from Ireland. Lord lift and love a duck. A little colloquialism for us there.
What does it mean?
Yeah, Danny.
I don't know.
Danny, half his body being out the window already, responds to Erica with, "What?"
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, he shoots the guy. I do some damage. I don't think that's enough to get him off us, though.
I would say not really, but wait. People with Auspex, actually, how long does your ability last? Just for reference here.
Good question.
Wait, people with aspects do what?
How
You know
long
how
does
long
your
that
ability
lasts?
last? Like a scene or a day or probably not a
Thank
day.
you. As in the heightened senses or just the aura, right? Okay,
The aura, yeah, please.
I mean, the one time thing I can find here right now is that after 24 hours, the character may try again with no penalty, but
Okay, we'll just go ahead and say at the end of the scene, and that was the end of the scene. So your Auspex is
yeah,
gone now.
I will have all these properly read by next section. I have actual time this week, thankfully.
Okay.
Yay.
You're doing great.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a ton between the recordings, but I
Yeah,
will
you're
also
great.
do it properly.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Auspex buddies.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys don't notice anything then, except for a figure also leaning out of the window, looking very eager to shoot Danny. So with their results, they take a shot at you, but they missed. They fired and then they missed.
But it's
Yeah, Danny kind of recoils at the gunfire that whizzes past him, and he ducks back into the van.
Yeah. Patrick is gonna lean out. As Danny leans back in, Patrick's gonna lean out and shoot.
Okay, please go ahead and roll.
Okay. Oof. Patrick leans out, pulls out a shotgun, and just shoots, and it just goes wide.
Yeah, definitely. We aren't in initiative combat yet, but when we get there, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to do anything or say anything as you guys are driving?
I don't know, shoot better?
Get good.
I turn around and shoot Theodore.
That's fair.
They just pull up to our stopped car and see we've all killed each other.
Oh wow, that was easier than I thought.
P.S. The hunters reading this note will all shoot each other.
Dear hunters.
What you say? Really though, Erica is gonna chime in with, "For God's sakes, you really had to shoot first, did ya?"
I mean, I wasn't gonna expect for him to. I wasn't waiting for them to do it first, you know. That's how you get killed.
I don't know, I'm not so used to people shooting in civilian lines.
They're hunters. They were going to shoot us eventually.
Very presumptuous.
They kind of don't like vampires.
Hate to break it to you, Miss Erica, but these people are here to kill us.
Again.
Oh, ominous.
At that, very ominous. Thank you for noticing. I've been working on that.
Werewolves?
No, that's later.
Oh god, please though.
That fight wasn't that bad. I don't know what you guys were going on about.
I wouldn't call that a fight.
No.
call that.
In our last campaign, Nick threw a werewolf at us, and I didn't think it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad because you had silver on you.
Yeah. So I killed it. Like, what do you want me to
We
do?
don't have this.
Oh,
boy.
that's fair. So, looking
Julian
at
holding anti-werewolf bullets. Werewolves are not that bad, guys. Don't be such babies. God, Kindred these days.
oh Jesus. Yeah, no. The person continues to try to shoot you, but they also miss multiple times, and at one point they just decide to get back into the car. So, You guys pull up to the bar, and you have probably about one real quick round. What would you like to do?
Jose's gonna hide so they can attempt to ambush them when they get within range.
I should have you all roll initiative, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to
Please
show
do
some
that.
initiative.
Oh, yeah, show me some initiative, baby.
Hey.
Hey, we got the Brandon down.
There we go.
Roll
Wrote down
credits.
We said the
my
thing.
other
It's
rolls,
going
but
to
not
be
initiative.
1d10 plus your dexterity plus your wits plus your celerity if you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6. I'm
mood.
seeing. Oh, that's because I already had 6. I'm sitting here looking for the 7th. It's like.
There's always one more person than we think.
Wait a
And that's
minute.
you, audience member.
Yeah.
All of you, you're all one person.
You're all
in our
one
new campaign
person.
now.
This is getting bordering on Eldritch Horror, and I love it.
Welcome. Actually, I had a quick question. I have the soft-hearted flaw, so like, I don't want to hurt people. It says I have to
Oh, yes, that's like
make
me
a
too.
willpower roll. So I'm sorry. I'm
Delightful.
sorry, Gabe. Didn't mean to call us out. So do we have to roll for that real quick now or later?
Wow, look at these cowards not wanting
I
to think
think
alive.
it might help yourself to mentally prepare now.
Makes sense.
So, do we roll per attack, or are we going to roll once for the combat?
I think it would be far easier to just roll once for combat.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. Thank you.
And if you fail, the thing is, if you fail, you are welcome to try again. It might just take your entire turn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wondering what the logistics mean. Like, if we fail, does it mean like we can't fight or we have like disadvantages? Just wanted to check. I can send you I can put the thing in the chat.
Yes, if you could screenshot that for me real
Yeah,
quick.
I
Thank you.
don't
What
quite.
page is it on?
It's not that I can't read it. I just don't have great reading comprehension for
Oh, you're great. You're
someone
great.
with my background. I'm an English major and I'm terrible.
No, you're
It's not your fault. It's the fault of whoever wrote this book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not well written.
Yeah, White Wolf.
White Wolf, what the fuck?
Okay. So you will not be able to physically or I guess emotionally hurt these people. You will more or less refuse to outright fight. I imagine there's some workarounds to that where it's like, oh, if this just so happens to be here and they just so happen to trip over it.
Excellent.
Also, you
So-
definitely
oh, wait.
can. You definitely can just defend that turn and just dodge and block.
Yes.
And carry.
Excellent. Nope, character-wise, I could definitely defend that anyways.
So for both of you with the soft-hearted flaw, please go ahead, make a willpower roll, difficulty 8.
Excellent. Oh, jeezers.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh, that's a botch.
Ooh. Where's my real power? There it is.
How come both of you who have high humanity in this also have very low willpower? I feel
I
like
have
that's
5.
I think willpower
Yeah,
is
but
not
average is
connected to-
7.
Middle of the road. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's better
Because
than
I
before.
put all my points in humanity.
yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, just like in real life. Okay.
May I change the botch to a regular 0?
If you spend 2 points of willpower, you can get that up to a 1.
Okay. When does willpower reset again?
End
the end of
of
a mini
session. Yeah.
End of
oh,
session?
yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Mini arc. Mini arc.
Oh, okay.
So you guys would get through the evening, and then because I would consider this the past few
Like-
episodes to be the mini arc of you guys going to the circus, figuring out what's happening, and then coming back. So
Yeah,
this
that
is
makes
the
sense.
tail end.
Yeah, I'll spend the 2 points then and make it a 1 success.
Okay, great.
My sincerest appreciation. Thank you.
Erica's ready to fuck shit up, baby.
Oh yeah.
Who wouldn't say that much?
Fuck it up,
Fuck shit
Doc.
up, baby.
Let's go down the list then, and you're gonna tell me what you do on your turn to get ready for these hunters coming in hot. Erica.
Oh, I'm the first. All right. Well, first things first, I'm going to flip over a table and I'm going to sit behind it, you know, shield style. In fact, I'm going to invite everybody to join me behind several tables if they shall wish. And I will prepare my rifle, and my heavy pistol for if needed.
Okay. Jose?
Jose is going to try to hide and use shadow play to give him an advantage in doing so.
All right.
Okay, I was hoping that Jose would, like, because he mentioned that this was a defended area, that he'd give us directions for, like, the defense here, but just go invisible, that's cool.
Go ahead and fuck off.
Thanks. Real helpful, dude.
Do you say
I
that?
joined Erica at a table, I guess, then.
Well, here's the thing. Jose does one good thing. He has like guards on the premises. Where no matter what he does, they should be ready because he let them know ahead of time that they might be coming in with people. Mm-hmm. So he's just gonna play to his strength at this point.
Okay.
Do the guards help us, or are they just?
Look, I don't know how Julian wants to play my domain defense in this case, and at this point, I'm afraid to ask.
So your interpretation of domain defense is that you have guards there.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'm willing to go through, talk about this with you later. Let me write this down in my notes. I'm happy to retcon some things.
Of
but
course.
for now, we'll go with how many? Probably two at any given moment.
Like a bouncer and someone who works at the bar that has like a good gun sitting underneath it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 guards in the initiative. Don't worry about it. They'll be there to help. They're human, correct?
Yeah, they are both.
Okay, they're trained humans.
They are trained humans, yeah.
They're housebroken.
They yes.
Okay, Patrick?
What's the kind situation vis-a-vis the bar right now? Or what's the crowd situation in any case?
It's 3 a.m., but the last call for alcohol in Houston is 2 a.m., so I think there are people there, but, like, not a lot. Also,
Yes.
I think the, hey, we're coming in hot is, hey, try to get as many of the, like, bystanders out as possible.
Okay,
But then again, it is a punk bar, so
Yeah.
it's...
I just want to get this straight. We're just waltzing into this bar being like, all right, we're about to have a fucking fight. Get out of the way. Is that what's happening? I just want to check.
Look, it's a punk bar that's operated since the 90s. There's been more than one, like, full street scuffle, in my opinion.
Scuffle.
I'm gonna trust
Neo-Nazis
your
were
punk bar
crazy during the
experience.
1990s.
Yeah.
So
Well, fuck.
this is something that has not happened super recently, but they all know it is a potential.
Yeah. So I guess Julian, what's the crowd situation there?
So far, the biggest concern is just, besides the 2 kind that Jose has, a group of, I want to call them kids, but they're, young adults, probably early 20s, who are in the corner, just kind of having a bit of a, it seems to be chill, but when they notice you guys come in, they look very alarmed.
All right. Okay. Okay. So if there are uninformed kind, then any obvious transformation is not not a good idea.
No.
Jose will also say as they're pulling up, so I know this is my domain and stuff, but Kine, it is a bar. Kine will be here. Try to keep your stuff as,
Human looking as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. But the gunfire should go pretty all right. Technically, we can. I might be able to claim Castle Doctrine, but that's a whole thing we'll discuss later.
Okay. Cool. Then, you say so. We've pulled up at the front of the bar. Is how's lighting conditions there?
If you are inside the bar, Jose, it's your bar, dude.
It is pretty well lit. It's only not super well lit when shows are going on and there isn't like a show scheduled for tonight.
Outside,
So outside, it's like the first like 10, 15 feet away from the front of the bar have lights, but the rest of it's kind of like an enclosed black box. So only if you're like in front of like the big windows leading in, or do you have like a good lighting condition?
No, okay, I'm not. And Jose's hiding inside or outside?
Outside by the car.
Okay, Patrick is gonna do something similar. He's gonna try to find somewhere he can hide behind, and he's activating Eyes of the Beast. So darkness won't be an issue for him.
Delightful. Okay. Danny?
Danny is going to basically he's going to find a spot on the opposite side of the street and hide with obfuscate. He's basically looking for where these guys are going to like peel into, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. And finally, Gabe.
Gabe is going to, I think, join Erica behind a table, get his pistol ready, and keep an eye on the doors.
Excellent. At that, the vampire hunters come in hot. They pull into the parking lot and rush out of the car, run into the bar. Holy shit, do they go off. They're going to first start shooting kind of indiscriminately, but let's see if they hit anything. Can I?
Tune in next week.
No, no. Okay. So one of them.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. One of them hits. That also hits. The third one does not. I'm breaking them up into 2 groups of 3, just for a little bit of ease.
Appreciate.
And then we're going to roll a d6 to figure out who it's gonna fucking hit. Well, Danny's not there. So, Gabe, I imagine as you are peeking out, looking at the doors for these guys to come in, they rush in, start shooting, and spot you, and they start to concentrate fire a little bit more where you're at.
Oh god.
I need you to roll your soak twice for me, please.
That's 1 success in the first roll.
And then please do another one for me.
Yep. 2 on the second.
2 on the second. So 1 and 2, total of 3.
Yes.
So they did 8 damage.
Oh,
So between
god.
the 2, it's 5. You're a vampire, you can heal up. I feel bad because my dice are rolling well.
Erica's gonna yank Gabe like further in and be like, "Keep your head down, lad."
Oh, holy shit! I love this. I love Erica.
Thank you.
The 2 guards are going to rush in and begin. One of them is trying to get the civilians out, and they're happily complying. It might take them a hot moment though. And the other one is going to try to hit. That's going to be. That's a botch.
Oof.
They're a little flustered because it's been a hot minute since you've had an actual gunfight in your fucking bar.
I imagine it's one of the new guys who like have heard stories of this happening but assumed it was like a joke.
Yeah, definitely.
I really hope you give them health coverage.
Oh, he pays them all handsomely and with good benefits.
Oh, the dream.
Oh, they even have benefits.
They even have dental.
Oh, they have good dental.
Oh, damn.
God, I wish that were me. Okay. So that guy rolls a botch, he's not going to be able to do anything. Erica, it is your turn.
All right. So what's the status on the civilians then with everything happening? Are the guards able to get them out?
Yes. The guards are escorting the civilians out. It might take a round, though.
All right. Suppose I'm gonna take a shot then at the hunters, I guess. I want to aim for a non-lethal place if I can, using my revolver. Switching to Tory mode here. So to not hit them in a big ouchy place, that means a higher ob, right?
If you want to point, yeah.
Yeah, if you're making a called shot, that's going to be, I believe it's +2.
Okay.
It depends on where are you calling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, anywhere like arms or leg region.
Okay, so a limb is +1.
Okay. +1. Merci muchly.
Did Erica fail the roll? Soft hearted one.
She spent willpower to make it +1.
Gotcha.
So what's the normal ob for that? It would usually be
6.
6, so it's 7 for me.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, that's 2 successes to
Yes.
hit a non-ouchy place.
Great. Please go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. I mean, not excellent. It's not good to hurt people. Unless it's in self-defense, which I guess what this is. Anyways. This is honestly faster than I was expecting. So 1 success makes it a success. The extra number carries over to your damage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you muchly. Appreciate the patience, guys. You guys are awesome.
Oh, you're awesome.
No problem.
Ob still 6?
Yes.
Thank you again. So that's 3 damage for the ouchie spots.
Okay. They're gonna go ahead and roll soak, which I'll say the one that you hit is new, so they don't have super good armor. Sad for them. Yeah, no, they take all 3 of that.
Oof.
F and trap.
Get wrecked.
Does Theodore say that? I love that.
He says poggers.
Poggers.
No, you
Dude. No, we played Overwatch with someone today who was literally like, "Oh, this team's gonna be so fucking poggers," and I was like, "What the fuck? I love you already."
I still don't know what poggers means, and I'm afraid to ask.
No, it's just a positive expression of like,
Emotion, hype.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Thank God, I thought it was
being
a sex
excited.
thing.
No, it's not a sex thing.
Listen, I don't know what the kids are saying these days.
You know what?
I
Fair.
thought dab was a sex thing. Like, I was worried.
Okay. Chuck E. Cheese out here saying poggers. So, Jose, your turn.
I think Jose's gonna stand up from behind the car and pull out his like World War I, the like actual rifle he was like given in World War II, and is just going to spend celerity to take 3 shots.
Okay. And you do know that means you can't use that for any adding it to your dex-based rolls.
Right.
Okay,
So
great.
yeah, my celerity is down, but I think it's worth trying to get as much done here as I can as quickly as I can, you know?
What? Trying to defend your domain in a quick and efficient manner.
Who could have thought?
Thunk.
So here's shot 1. Oh, does the ambush thing activate anything?
That's
Does that change nothing?
Everyone's. Yes, you get a free attack.
Define free.
Just 1 extra roll to hit, basically.
Okay, then I'll just spend. Yeah, okay. Then I'll just take a 4th shot then. That is all the ammunition in my gun though, so. Okay, so that is 3, 2, 4, and 1.
3, 2, 4, 1.
First one is going to be 2 damage, 3 to the next one, 5 to the next one after that,
Okay.
and then 3 to the last one. Yeah.
They are not having a good time. Moving on
good.
to yeah.
Yeah, I sure hope
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah. Okay. Theo.
Yes. My turn. Are they Are they all still outside, or?
They are in the doorway from the outside to the inside. Like, they just burst through.
I am going to use my heavy pistol that I have on me and just hit whoever's closest. Ooh, 1 success.
Yeah, that's all you need.
And that's just the damage of the pistol?
Yes. You don't get any bonuses.
3.
You go through and shoot one of them, the one that Erica actually tried to cripple, and this one goes through his shoulder and it just starts gushing blood. It's not a fun time. It's almost comedic.
Hey, you're spilling out our food. Come on.
Now at this, I'm gonna say 2 of the fighters are gonna try to shoot. Specifically, 1 for Jose, 1 for Theo. So going down, that's 1.
Actually, one of those should have the shot against me should have a higher ob. That should be an
okay.
ob of 7 because of shadow play. If that affects anything.
Oh, they rolled an 8, so you're good.
Yeah,
Thank
I just
you,
thought
though.
I'd double check that. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. The one against Jose is going to do. Oh boy. That's going to do 4 damage.
I take 2 because of soak.
And the one against Theo is going to do 5 with their shotgun.
Sweet.
Big F.
Bashing or lethal?
This is going to be just bashing because they didn't make a called shot. And I would like Danny to please, since he's the only one outside, to please give me a perception.
I think I'm
plus-
outside as well.
Oh, okay, Patrick. Then both of you please give me a perception plus alertness. The ob is going to be 7 here.
Okay. Vision or hearing?
I would say both are applicable.
Okay.
Nice. Still rolling like garbage, but that's 3 successes.
3 successes or 3 successes?
2 successes.
Okay. Danny, you are the only one who notices that one of the vampires hunters has realized their mistake, just coming in here guns a-blazing, and is trying to slip out quietly. You can deal with that on your turn. Patrick, you currently are aware of 5 fighters in front of you.
I feel bad because I was gonna ask Julian how many fighters are there and how many fighters were there before we started, but now I feel bad asking it now because I'm supposed to not notice. So I'll just go with my other idea. I'm going to spend a point of celerity to use 2 attacks this turn. Although, if I was also concealed, do I also get the ambush? Or was that blown by Jose entering in guns blazing from behind?
Since you are behind the hunters, go ahead and say that you still, or since you were behind the hunters, I'm going to go ahead and say that you still have that ambush, yes.
Okay, so first, the freebie attack, I'm just gonna pull out the shotgun, cock it, and blast into the closest one to me.
Okay.
4 successes.
Okay.
So that would be 3 extra damage. The shotgun does 8 plus 3, 11.
Oh boy.
It's a shotgun. Okay, that's
yeah,
only 4.
Yeah. 4, okay, and then they roll their soak, which isn't that good. Yeah, no,
If they're
big ouch.
if they're humans, they can't soak lethal damage.
With
Oh
only,
yeah, good
only
point,
armor.
thank you.
They only get
Only
armor.
Well, the good news, that's what I've been rolling.
Hey.
So. Okay.
As well.
And then my actual attack then this turn is I am going to, since I want to go in hand to hand, I'm going to chuck my shotgun at, like I'm assuming Jose shoots, I shoot, and like a couple of them turn back, so I shoot one and then I just chuck my shotgun at whoever looks the worst.
Okay.
You chuck the shotgun?
You
Yeah.
throw the shotgun. You eat the shot. Yeah, well, yeah. No time
Yeah.
to reload it. Just
Why
eat.
not?
Yeah, I'm Reaper Overwatch now. Death comes.
Just,
Yeah.
just like the pirates.
Yeah.
Patrick's a busy guy.
Yeah.
He can't be asked to reload his guns.
Fuck that. I have 3 points in resources. I just buy new ones.
Truly Reaper Overwatch.
Yeah, I just chucked the gun. Yeah, that's 6 successes. What would you say? What would you say the damage is on chucking a shotgun with Kindred strength at someone?
Oh, with Kindred strength, I'd put that. Oof.
I had assumed it would just be like strength, like punching someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that'd be 5 extra successes plus my strength would be 9 die. That's 6 successes.
Can you please repeat that, Patrick?
That is 6 successes.
6 successes.
As the
Excellent.
butt of my shotgun just slams into someone's face.
So with that, the worst looking person, you come back through, yeet that shotgun, and you hit them square on the back of the head, and between the blood loss and the bullet through the shoulder, they pretty much just collapse in a pool of their own blood.
Cool. And then I'm moving in. I still want to, like, I'm moving in from the side because I still want to. Since Patrick hasn't noticed the one sleeping out, he still thinks Danny might want to get a shot in, so he's like leaving a space open for shooting.
Okay.
But
Way
he's
to be
closing in.
mindful.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job being mindful of your teammates. Danny?
Okay, so Danny is first going to spend a point of that 6 celerity. Spend a blood point for that.
Okay.
Just take 2 actions. First, he is going to go ahead and basically step out of the shadows, level his revolver, and try to blow one of these guys away.
Okay.
You're gonna sleep with a fish, you see?
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom,
Waluigi.
see?
Do I get any kind of bonus to this because I'm like ambushing here?
Yes, you would.
You get the freebie.
How much? Like what?
I believe it's on the sheet. It's a free hit.
Oh, so this is just roll for how much extra damage you got it.
Yes. 3 extra damage, not too bad.
All right.
Fuck him up.
There we go.
Sorry.
So
Use
him
the
up.
chair.
Use the chair.
here we
He'll
see
throw
Danny
Danny a
Rose
chair.
coming out back with the steel chair.
Just his pistol has steel chair written on the side.
Oh, please.
It's a fucking cartoon style gun, but instead of a little flag, it just shoots out a steel chair.
I'm going to spend a point of willpower and get that up to 5 successes.
Excellent. They're going to roll their armor soak, which... Okay. Now, granted, they're in very bad shape regardless. They look like a stiff breeze could blow them down.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, so Danny, he like comes out with the shadows, like levels revolver, and just like shoots this guy. I assume like with 5 seconds, basically just like straight through the chest, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And he does not wait around to like find out what happens. He like yells out to the others, "There's a runner around back. I'm gonna get him." And then, like, again, with this supernatural speed, right, as he, has, like, celerity active, he just fucking blasts into the alleyway where the other hunter is running away.
Okay.
So, can I just catch up to him, or should we roll something here?
I would say you're going after a human here. It's not like you have to worry about them using celerity too. You catch up with them pretty easily.
Yeah. So I think, like just the superhuman speed, right? Because the guys were running into the alleyway, and Danny's like, right, catches up. He like literally grabs him by the shoulder and slams him into the wall.
Okay, listeners, I have a request. I'm gonna need fan art of Danny as Shadow the Hedgehog. Thank you very much. You may proceed, Danny.
Danny is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, he
Did we say Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog?
Shadow,
Because I think
Shadow.
one's more appropriate.
he grabs him by the shoulder and like slams him into the wall, right? Leveling his hatchet with his other hand. And you can see he's about to just like chop into this guy. His eyes go wide. You.
Hello, everyone, and happy holidays from the Show Some Initiative crew. I am James. I play Jose in the podcast, and I'm here to do a little bookkeeping segment. I guess the first thing I'd like to share from this group to you is just a thankfulness that people are listening to the show. It is so entirely fulfilling to be able to see that people are watching and continuing to watch and listen to our episodes on YouTube and on Podbean and on podcatchers of all sorts. It just is extremely fulfilling from everyone here behind the scenes, and so thank you. It is truly the greatest present you could have gotten for us this holiday season. That being said, if you by any means wants to check out, say, our social media or our different forms of podcatcher page, you can check out our link tree. A link tree is just a very simple single link that will link to all of our various social media pages, and it's very easy to visit. All you have to do is type in linktr.ee/show some initiative into your search engine of choice, and it'll take you right to the link tree. Once again, that is linktr.ee/show some initiative. It would be amazing if people were to start, commenting on our YouTube videos or rating, reviewing on Apple and Google Podcasts. In fact, if you feel inclined enough to leave a good enough review or comment, we might feature it on future segments of the show, because until we pick up maybe advertisers in the near future, it's truly just a way of checking in with you guys and keeping you informed on everything that is happening with the podcast. And so far, everything is looking pretty good. That being said, that is a majority of the bookkeeping stuff done. So just a little quick blurb about Jose to kind of follow in the footsteps of everyone else who's done this segment so far. Jose was kind of a very interesting character to design in concept, because the first big thing is from the VTM side of things is they are part of an independent clan. They aren't necessarily bound to the whole Camarilla Sabat Anarch little war going on there, and it's just very interesting to play this like incredibly personally motivated character that isn't like motivated by like advancement in the Camarilla or anything, that someone who just truly has their own motivations, and now as a vampire finally has, agency and the ability to change the world. And it makes Jose very fun to play, and it makes him very interesting to play off of characters like Danny and Theodore, who are die-hard members of the Camarilla for a variety of reasons. They're very fun to play off of, and it's also very fun to play off of Erica and Gabe and Patrick, because they don't know things very much, and Jose is kind of one of the most experienced vampires out of the group, despite being, the second oldest. It is just very interesting to play off all these things, and it's also very interesting, like, knowing all of the little initiatives that Jose has on his own end that he's going to try to subtly guide things towards as the show goes on. You can see little bits and pieces, especially in his various angry dealings with Nick's character Danny. And once again, Nick, I don't know if you listen to this, but honestly, it's been so fun to play off you, bud. But anyway, just continuing. Once again, Jose is just, as you'll see as the episode goes on, he has like a lot of history and a lot of personal goals he's trying to accomplish, and we'll see whether or not some of those come to fruition. It will just be very interesting to watch, I think, either way. So once again, thank you for listening. Happy holidays, and make sure to rate and review if you can, if you feel like certainly generous enough to do so. It's great hearing from you guys, and we really hope you do have a great holiday season. That is all you'll hear from me today, and have a happy holiday. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
You. I felt. And he Dan looks around and presses further into him. I told you to get out of this.
The man seems startled for a moment before he recomposes himself and spits in your face. Fuck you for what you did. You think I'm just gonna sit around and let you do this to other people? No one deserves what you fucking did to me.
Yeah, Alex wipes away the spit, right? This is sleeve. And he you can see he bares his teeth at him, his fangs extend, right? And he looks, a bit less than human, as clearly he's full of anger. I thought I was really clear about this. You can't beat me. You're just gonna get yourself killed. I gave you an opportunity to get out of this. Am I gonna need you to cut you down to size before you listen?
I don't know, why don't you fucking find out?
He looks around, clearly struggling. And he looks around again to make sure none of his teammates are around him. And then he turns back to the man. She's more important than I am. Drop it. And with the butt of his hatchet, he slams into his temple and knocks him out. Or at least tries to.
Okay. Just as a formality's sake. Yeah. Strength plus melee to not accidentally crush this guy's skull in.
Fair.
So, how many successes?
7.
Okay. With that, you're able to control yourself and use just the right amount of pressure at the right place to knock him out and not completely ruin this man and kill him. Good on ya. He slumps down into the alley.
Yeah, Danny, grabs him, literally just picks him up, right, with this vampiric strength, and rushes around, and he basically, I think that makes sense. He literally throws him into a dumpster, right, and throws everything just so he's hidden, right, and Danny's end of his turn, obviously, but he'll run back to the combat.
Okay, excellent. And with that, Gabe, it is your turn.
Gabe is going to cower in the corner and spend a blood point to regain 1 health state.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So he's no longer mauled.
Good on him. Okay.
I assume that's all I can do this turn, so...
Yeah, understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, with that, it's going to be the fighters, or not the fighters. It's going to be the hunter's turn again. They're gonna keep trying to blast away. So anyway, I started blasting. The first one's going for Patrick, the second one is going to turn around and notice Danny and start trying to shoot. So, first one, Patrick. No, does not hit. Second one, Danny.
The op for me is 4 because I am on their faces.
Oh, then yes, that does hit, thank you.
Yeah.
Danny is going to be... does not hit. So,
Nice.
That's good at least. The damage on the shot to Patrick is going to be 4 on that. So go ahead and roll me your soak.
That's 3 successes.
Okay, great. Back up to the guards who they've escorted the civilians off the premise and are now going to try to fire at these hunters. They both hit. Way to go. No one fucked
Hell
up this
yeah.
turn. I'm going to go ahead and say... What would you say you outfitted these guys with, Jose?
Front guy would be like a heavy pistol guy. Inside the bar would have like a shotgun or something.
Okay.
Nice, the good old shotgun in the back. Behind the counter. That's... Listen, it's a classic.
It is a classic, yeah.
Okay.
Patrick gives
that's-
one approving nod at that. Clearly a man with taste.
Okay. I have rolled their damage and taken it into account. And... 2 more of these guys are dead.
Oof.
Super fun.
So how
You
many?
trained these guys well.
Just
So
to
that's two
just to check.
There are 2 left.
Wait, someone. Okay.
Aye.
There are 2 left, and
An extra one in a dumpster, but we don't know about that one.
yes, you do not know about that one.
Coolio.
Okay, Erica.
Secret. All right. Status: we've got civilians are out, guards are all right, and we have how many men left?
2.
2.
2 men left. All right. For one thing, Erica's gonna put her hand on Gabe's shoulder while she's looking at these fellas and be like, "Hang in there, lad."
Oh, I'm trying, Missy. I'm trying.
Missy. Delightful. Missy.
I love them both so much.
That's oh. I don't know why that's just super charming to me.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
That what's still.
Okay, that was just that one thing. Okay, fuck. I need to ask Hunter about this. Anyway, Erica?
Right, and she's going to look at these 2 fellers like, "Yeah, best stand down now, lads. We've got you cornered." And she's gonna take one more shot at a non-lethal bit of one of them.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Encore performance.
And afterwards, I would very much like for you to flip a coin, roll 1d2 for me, just to see which one you hit.
Oh, just after this one roll? Yes, no
Yes,
problem.
please.
Numbers are fun. It's good that most of my stats are the same number at the moment, so that's very helpful. 7 because higher rob, and dippity doo. That's a botchy boo.
Delightful. I mean,
boo.
terrible, but delightful.
Yeah, that's a -1. I don't want to shoot one of my friends, so may I please spend my very last point of willpower?
To turn that into a 0, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I'll flip that I guess I don't have to flip
You don't
that
have
coin
to.
anymore.
Thank you, though. You try to shoot at them, but your gun, you didn't count the number of bullets, and it seems like you may have overestimated
Hold on.
yourself.
Hold on, I can save this. That was your last warning shot.
Does she also say the? Hold on, I got this.
No, I said it in Tory voice. That part wasn't in character.
Oh. That's, oh my gosh. Okay, Jose.
I think Jose is going to lean the rifle against the car and think for a second about grabbing his sword from the trunk, but is instead just gonna pull his like trench knife from his belt, and he's gonna go for one of the last 2 guys.
Okay. I'll say one of them looks a lot worse off than the other.
Then he's gonna go for the better looking one.
Okay.
6 successes.
Yeah, that hits. 5 bonus points, damn.
I think this guy's not surviving.
Jesus.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
God.
Now you know the pain.
For the audience, I rolled 10 dice of damage, and I dealt 2.
So, this one's going to roll his soak armor.
Vampire really do be like that.
1 pass, 2 passes, he doesn't take any.
Oof.
He's filled with determination and is able to dodge out of the way of your knife. Theo, it's your turn. There are two guys. One of them looks pretty decent. The other one is looking very, very rough.
We take down the weak.
Yeah. No honor, baby.
No honor,
Please
baby.
roll a botch.
But that's probably gonna happen. Okay.
Would you care to spend a point of willpower
Yes.
to make that one? There you go.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that damage.
Those numbers.
That's 1 total damage.
It's 1 total damage. There's a 10, there's a 10, a 9, an 8, and 2 1s there. Very cool.
Theodore, your 1 damage is enough to take this guy out. You shoot
Oh,
him.
thank God.
Oh, fucking kill stealer.
It honestly feels a bit more like, the extreme blood loss from being completely ganked by all these vampires, but,
But
you know
I
what,
did
you
the final
helped.
blow.
Yeah, you
And
were there
that's all that
too.
matters.
I took a life today.
I took a life today.
Dear
No, I
Evil
imagine-
Diary. Today I took a life.
I imagine that it's the difference between Theodore and Gabe. It's like, Gabe was like, "Dear Diary, I took a life today." And Theodore is like, "Dear Diary, I fucking took a life today, baby."
Baby.
Theodore's clan will just give him a little sticker that
Oh,
just like,
absolutely.
I'm murdered.
Oh god.
I genuinely want a moment where you guys have to go back to Theodore's, what you call it, where they all live, coterie, or nope, chantry,
Charcuterie.
Chantry.
charcuterie, yeah,
Charcuterie,
the Tremere chantry. I will 100% just have a sticker board, and Theodore will be like in the lead with all of the mischievousness he's been up to. Anyway, with that, you are now down to one final guy. However, he's not going down without a fight, and by fight I mean desperately trying to, you know what, he's just gonna try to kill you guys. It's fine.
Understandable.
That's fine.
How can I say? I mean, we are pretty
I would
big
disagree
assholes.
with that being fine, but that might just be me.
I mean, we are pretty big assholes.
I highly disagree.
You shot a man today, Doctor.
Considering the fact that it looks like he's gonna have the easiest shot to go at Patrick, that's what he's gonna do.
That sounds
If you can.
all right.
That is a hit, so... Oh, okay, now I'm not rolling well. That's gonna be 3 damage on that.
Okay. I mean, I can always botch my soap roll. It can happen.
It can happen, but will it?
See?
So it's
3
you take
ones.
2 damage, but like, bruh.
It's fire weapon, right? So it's bashing. So it's half.
Yes.
Okay.
I will admit I forgot to take out the -1 for my hurt earlier. I'm going to write this down on a sticky note, so
Yeah, definitely
won't
have
have
some
it.
sticky notes or post-it
I knew this would
cards.
happen.
Gotta take your hurt, dude.
Okay. Patrick, this fool just tried to shoot at you.
Okay, I'm gonna try a clinch.
Oh, what?
Grappling.
Oh,
I'm gonna wrestle.
it's a little time.
Wrestle time.
And what do I have to roll against this, if anything?
First, I just, like, in the first turn, it's just, if I hit, I clinch. That's it.
Okay.
4 successes with 3
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah.
And I want, like, basically, Patrick just grabs the dude with one arm, like, by the shoulder, grabs the dude with one arm, turns him around, and with the other, just, like, with the other arm, he comes around, puts it, like, holds both of the other dude's arms, and then with the first arm that he turned him around, he puts it around his, like, neck and starts choking. My aim here is just to knock this dude out. So let me roll damage, which would be just strength.
So 6 damage?
Yes.
And you're just trying to knock him out, not kill him.
And this is bashing, so he can soak with stamina.
Okay, great. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, I'll say he's down to incapacitated. Anything else is going to kill this dude.
Okay. So yeah, if they stood out and are we out of combat technically, since we don't know there's a dude just knocked out in a barrel?
Yes.
I think Patrick just drops the dude in the floor, picks up his picks up his shotgun and walks up to behind one of the tables and says, "Doctor, I think there's someone out there that needs your attention." Pointing with his thumb, with a shotgun at with the butt of the shotgun pointing at the unconscious dude.
Here's the thing, though.
Hi, I'm right there.
Jose doesn't fuck with witnesses.
Erica's going right to this guy.
No,
Erica's going right to this guy. Checking him over. It's what she do. You can say what you're gonna say, but that's what Erica's doing at the moment.
And listen, I know witness arrests are a no-no, and we don't have to leave witnesses. But I'd gather you guys would I'd gather you'd want some information into who these guys were and how they found us.
Fair enough.
Can't really question a corpse.
I've seen some people do some things.
Well, now I know I'm not gonna sleep this morning, but thanks for the information, I guess.
Can anyone check the pulse on the other fillers?
All right, so Patrick, you've successfully strangled this man to the point of he's passed out.
I used a Vulcan neck pinch. Patrick is a Star Trek fan.
Of course he is. He's a dad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of video content out there to watch and lounge around on couches watching the TV. So there you go.
So Patrick called Erica over to help this guy. Mm-hmm. Danny asked him. Yeah, Danny came around the corner again to fight before this happened. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Danny's just gonna walk up because I see there's a lot of these guys are just riddled with fucking bullet holes, mm-hmm. right? Mm-hmm. And Danny's just straight up goes up, picks up one of them, and he says, "I don't think you're gonna need to check this one's pulse." And he is going to sink his fangs into his neck and drain this guy for what's left in him.
Jose is going to do an office look into the security cameras he has in his bar.
Does Gabe have to take a roll just to witness this bullshit? Just to be non-active and trying to prevent eating the person?
I don't think you have to make a roll. That's just a case of would Gabe do that?
You can role play.
If you think Gabe would do it,
well,
then,
I'm just asking for the sake of future reference, I guess. Is non-action considered an action in that circumstance? Then, is letting that happen? Is letting one of my party members, or one of my teammates, harm someone else in that extreme of a way, at least?
I mean, the guy's dead.
He is dead.
Okay, sorry, I didn't get that was one of the dead ones.
No. I'm not trying to feed on the guy that Erica is trying to save. I picked up one of the shot up bodies. Yeah.
You're great. Okay, but in the future, Phil, for your reference, I'm gonna go ahead and say, if that guy were alive and Danny were like, "Hey, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking kill him and drink his blood," kill him by drinking his blood. That could be considered a bit of a
Well, yeah, I'd at least want to say something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I say, Gabe might definitely say something to this, right? Because it's I'm just gonna drain what's left in this guy after we shot him up, right? That's probably fucked up to Gabe, you know. So yeah. Anyway, how many
into it as well?
How many blood points are left in this guy? I imagine definitely not full, considering we shot him up.
Oh, absolutely not.
I've got the same question for one of the other corpses.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say the one Danny has 3. The one that Patrick has...
I'm going for the one I smacked in the face with that shotgun. Listen, that's my kill. I claim it.
That one's a little bit full with more full with a 5.
Nice.
Yes, it is. Does Gabe say anything to this? I'm curious.
Yeah. Gabe is just still on the floor, grabbing his side, bleeding, Well, I guess, do I bleed? Anyway.
You do bleed, yeah.
Okay. Grabbing his side, bleeding. Just... What? You are animals. What are you doing? Is this really necessary?
Danny, you see, like, literally Danny, like, pries his fangs, like, out of this guy's neck, right? Blood, like, running down his, like, chin. As he just drops the body to the ground, like a sack of potatoes, right? Mm-hmm. And he looks over. And he kind of smiles a bit. Again, it's a kind of, like, very predatory smile, because his fangs are fully out, especially, right? Mm-hmm. Since he was just feeding. No, we're not animals. We're monsters. Gabe. And I was hungry. You got a problem with that?
Well, I think you can see that clearly that I do.
Well, tough luck, dude. This is how we feed. I don't know how you've been surviving this long, but especially for right now, it looks like you're gonna need it.
Yeah, what is waste not, want not, father. Listen, I know it might seem ghoulish, but...
Well, it is.
You know...
It doesn't seem the way it is. It is ghoulish.
Well, these guys aren't getting any more dead.
Well,
and we do need...
But have you no respect for the past souls?
A body's a body, father.
This guy's soul's long gone, I can assure you. And he, like, kicks the body.
I think at that point, Jose's gonna stand up from looking over the other bodies with Erica and is gonna turn, well, I'm not gonna hold such an extreme stance as our good friend the father over there, but I will say, this is my domain. I gave you permission to enter, not to feed. Next time, consider asking first.
Like, Danny raises an eyebrow at this. He's clearly kind of unconvinced. But technically you are correct.
Technically.
Mm-hmm. By like etiquette standards, you are technically correct. So he kind of raises his hands up in the air. All right, fair enough. I'll ask next time.
Good. Now how's our friend who tried to slip away?
Shakes his head. No good. By the time I got to around the corner, he was peeling out.
Kind gotta wait
well,
for
I'm
you.
something of a tracker. I assume our good friend Patrick here as well. Yeah. Why don't we go take a look at that?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. No,
You don't want...
not good to leave witnesses back here. That could lead back here to your domain.
And Danny hesitates for a moment, but then nods. Sure. Although for now, I want to know how our sleeper over there's doing. You think you can patch him up, Doc?
I can see what I can do. Mind if I do a medicine roll, Julian?
Not at all.
I will also say first aid kit's in the office. It's pretty good.
All right, I'm at go. Mind if I set this feller up in there for now?
You're more than welcome.
Thank you. I'm gonna tend to his wounds. I'll let you decide what to do from there, but at the very least, I need to do this much.
I mean, he walked into my bar and opened fire, so legally I think we have the right of way, and I don't think they're gonna be taking any claims he makes about vampires too seriously.
Hey. All right, I'll check him over then.
Okay, can I please have an intelligence plus medicine?
You can, sir.
Oh, thank you, Erica.
Erica speaks to God.
Erica's the real Christian here, I guess.
Finally, making some progress with these folks.
Oh, how
Father
would Gabe? How would Gabe feel knowing God in this universe is a punk, like, gay trans dude? Like, that's gotta sting a little bit, especially to, what is he, a Baptist?
Yeah, I think that's what I said before.
Get dunks on.
I think
God
he
is
just
gay,
deny
fuck
it.
you.
I think he just deny it.
We can work on Gabe later.
Yeah.
Say it's heresy. I don't know.
Okay,
Shh. We want Gabe to have some fans.
I know.
All right, that was 4 successes for Erica's medicine roll.
amazing. You're able to stabilize him, and he's not awake. He probably won't be for a few more hours, but at least he's not a fountain anymore.
Jose, is there, sorry, I'm going to ask that a character. Is there like a couch or something in the office that I'd be setting them up on, or would they be like...
Yeah, there's like a desk, and there's also like a futon that he has in there, so.
Excellent. Erica's going to set this guy up on the futon, and she's going to ask Jose, "Hi, Mr. Almanza, you don't happen to have a pair of handcuffs on you, do you?"
Can't say I do, but I can lock the door from the outside, so he shouldn't be getting out.
All right, thank you. Old habits, you know. You got to help them, but you also can't let them get away.
Certainly is a conundrum. Jose is going to also make a police report real quick because people did, shoot up his bar, and he's going to get like a copy of the video footage that like cuts at where Danny walks back in and feeds. But I still think they opened and fired shots first, so.
I will say with the police report, that might not be the best idea because if you get taken into questioning, they'll expect us to stay into the morning, which would be, I think it's pretty obvious why that's a problem.
We're going to need
That's
SPF 8000.
But on the other hand,
I say, honestly, you got Fortitude 9, like, when are you gonna last?
but the other problem is he still is a small business owner, and something did happen on his premises, and if he says nothing about it.
Well, I mean, I think this is in character, actually. Like, does Danny see you, like, going to, like, call?
He's going to give the tape to, like, the guy that was working the bar and give him, like, some statements to give, but is going to, like, leave it to him. He's going to have everyone else leave before he, like, actually makes the call.
Okay, so you're gonna have this guy call after we leave.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, Danny nods at that, then that makes sense.
Okay, so after that, is there anything you guys can think of that you want to do now?
Check that alley, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Danny might have a chance to go to the alley first if there's anything he'd like to do. Or are you going to try to, like, lead them astray here? What's Danny's thought process?
I mean, yeah, I think Danny's basically, like, because he can't really just, like, fucking pick him up and yeet him out of there. So, like, I think it's... Because what we told him is the guy, like, peeled off already, right? So he's just basically like, yeah, so this is where it happened. He's basically going to take them past the alleyway. Like, he's going to be like, yeah, the alleyway isn't important. Here's where you want to look, right?
Okay. Then I think this is going to be a contested role. Who is going to try to do this tracking?
I think it was Jose and Patrick, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And Gabe, Theodore, Erica, is there anything you guys can think of to do?
While they're doing that, I'd just like to chill in the bar and try to heal up more.
Understandable.
Because I am still wounded.
Yeah,
I
so
still
you
have
can...
4 health states here.
I think we're out of combat, so you don't...
I just
like,
spend blood points up to... Yeah.
You just spend blood points 1 to 1 to heal up. There's no, like, limit on it.
Limit on this time, yeah.
Just so you know, once you get to 3 blood points in your blood pool, that's when you're going to have to start rolling to prevent frenzy.
Cool.
Because that's when you start getting hungry.
Getting hangry.
Yeah.
Erica is in the back fixing the body, I just remembered. And very important job. And Theodore, anything you can think of?
Not at the moment. I think I just want to help out Patrick and Jose and Danny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything specific for myself yet.
I think Patrick has an idea for what he wants to ask Theo about.
Cool.
All right.
So okay.
Yeah, you guys step out while Erica is fixing the body and Gabe is healing up, and step into the alleyway.
Yeah, Danny just walks straight forward and like gesturing. Like Danny just basically walks like right past the dumpster, like gesturing for them to follow him.
No,
He's
wait. Jose, are there any cameras out here that could have captured, a face or something?
I think if it was right back by the dumpsters, there definitely would have been
Right.
at least one security camera on the alley.
Theo, you said you worked with computers, right? Do you know anything about this kind of stuff? Security footage and shit?
What are you asking specifically for?
Okay, first, Jose, are the cameras yours or are they CDO? Because if they're CDO, we might need a way to get access to that footage.
I'm the
that's where I
only
think-
retail owner in the area that can afford them, so yeah.
Okay.
They're mine.
Then that's good. We're probably not gonna need to access city footage then.
I mean, less work for me.
Okay, so you say, Johnny, that this guy moved past?
Yeah, last I saw him, he was turning the edge of the alleyway. Chased him down the street for a bit, but got to a car, and that was that. Even I can't
No.
keep up with that speed.
Would this be a contested role for Johnny lying?
I believe so, yes.
Definitely, yeah.
So this is going to be Danny's manipulation 100% plus subterfuge versus...
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead for it. This is going to be perception plus empathy.
My manipulation isn't as good. Damn. Danny's actually a lot better. Danny's really good at being likable, but he's not very good at being like lying.
Trustworthy.
No, I have to ask because I'm me. This technically is listening to Danny, but I'm assuming the Mary doesn't count for this perception roll.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Yeah. No,
And I'm guessing
that
Eyes of
tracks.
the Beast isn't going to do too much for you.
Yeah, no. Oh, that is
I can
one
see
thing
you so well. I understand.
That is one thing I wanted to ask if there was any because Danny shocked this dude aside. So if there was any disturbance, Patrick would be able to see it, clearly. He has dark vision basically right now.
Okay.
But one success on that empathy roll.
Okay.
I have 4 successes.
Enchanting voice sadly does not apply to lying, so I did not get that.
Okay, so
4 successes.
would you care to spend any willpower, any of you?
Yes, I would.
I will also spend a willpower point as well, so I'm still equal to Danny.
That's still tied, so.
I'm gonna say it goes to the defender.
Meaning the person that is lying or the person being lied to.
Person that is lying.
Damn it.
Do you have auspex, James?
No, I do not have an
Okay,
auspex.
then no.
I do.
You are there too, so I don't know if you care to roll, but
I mean,
you can.
it's an empathy roll though, so it would be a higher ob.
Yeah, but the aspects would lower it out by the amount of aspects you have.
Would Theodore, perhaps, this is just me spitballing, be able to see an aura in the garbage can nearby?
Would I?
Just gonna put that out there.
I don't think aura reading allows you to see through solid surfaces.
Oh Jesus
If I
Christ!
remember
It's not like
correctly.
infrared, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like infrared. It's like you can see it in people. You can visibly see.
Hey, worth asking.
It is
Yeah.
I
worth
will just ask
asking.
for Jose's sake, would all of that have been caught on the security camera? Keep in mind that I wouldn't be able to hear anything. They're just like purely video. There's no audio related stuff.
I think that when he presses the guy against the wall, you wouldn't be able to see that due to how the camera is angled, but you would be able to see Danny throwing him into the dumpster.
And I think Jose did establish that he had already gotten the film ready from the...
I'll say you've gotten the film ready, you probably haven't sat down
check it.
and, like, watched it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he will take like a copy home so he can just review everything, make sure he didn't miss anything.
Okay, so what is this roll for, please, Sean?
That was the perception and empathy roll. Didn't it work? Woo.
A for effort.
Yeah. You tried.
I tried.
Okay. So Danny's able to convince you guys that the last man managed to get away. Mm-hmm. What do you say exactly, Danny? What's your wording here?
Yeah, it says, yeah. So he came around the corner. Even with my highest speed, he managed to get into a car and peel off. I couldn't keep up with him, and I figured that you guys needed help with the fight back there.
Well, fuck. That's not, great. I mean,
No.
you did what you could, I guess, but...
Maybe I'll
Hunters.
catch something on the security cam, see if I might be able to pin a better direction or something.
Maybe. We have some time at least to prepare for that. It's gonna come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, right now, we need to focus on getting home, I think. And he's, like, gonna look at his watch, because it's, like, what, like 4 at this point? Like, it's gonna be sunrise soon.
Yeah.
He says, I think we need to focus on getting back before the sun gets us.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Okay. So with that, everyone is going to disperse and go to their respective households for the evening.
Wait, what are we gonna exactly do with the fella in the office? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'll just
What-
tell I will tell the guy that was working the counter and the other security guard, give them the version of the film that shows like all of that happening. Say the owner was showing up for a business meeting, and before that happened, those guys walked in and opened up. Show like that part of the security camera footage. Have all of the bodies ready to like the EMTs to move and all that jazz, and keep him locked in the office. Jose will say if those 20-somethings come back, they're considered the kind version of VIPs, which means they just get access to like a pool room and like cheaper drinks. And he's also gonna make sure that they get him a copy of the security footage just for me as well.
Okay, so with that, I imagine everyone gets their last things that they need to take care of squared away and are able to go home for the evening. Vampire time is funky.
The day, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are able to curl up in your beds, or how does Erica sleep with the dirt? Is it like, does she do a literal coffin with the dirt on top of it? Does she...
so I
Color me curious.
am so glad you asked. So because of Erica's for the audience, because of Erica's clan, she must sleep with the dirt of her homeland on top of her. So what Erica has done is she has sewn it into a quilt using little pouches.
yes.
Oh my god.
So it's like a weighted
Oh
quilt.
my god.
Yep.
You have a
She's-
weighted blanket
blanket.
of
That's
dirt.
delightful.
Listen, it's
Of
not
Irish
like
dirt.
Island.
it's not
Irish
like
dirt.
full of like huge clumps of dirt, mind you. Like there's a little bit of dirt from her garden, from the house she grew up in a little silk bag sewn into her quilt. So that's how
that is
how
lovely.
Erica sweeps.
That's so
sleeps.
amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you.
she's
That made my day. That helps a lot. I needed to hear that. Okay. Well, you all are able to sleep safe and sound, and tomorrow, I imagine that you're going to want to report back to Prince Tabitha.
And to our first day of circus work.
So, Theodore, you have the habit of staying up a little earlier than most, right?
This is one of my merits. It's one of the things that he realized he had over other kindred when he was embraced. And I would like to use it to just find out more about Tristan, maybe about the other kindreds that he's grouped up with, but I don't know how much you can get from that from just first names, so.
Understandable. So what would you like to start with first?
Let's start broad with like the circus. I did ask if there was a website.
Their website is very vague. There's no scheduled dates or times or locations. However, they do have a very in-depth page about mostly Tristan and other big names who work there, what they're doing, prominent showrooms and stuff, prominent tents that people are very like passionate about, where it's like, oh, this tent is really cool, we highly recommend you check it out, or this is an art gallery that we've created of our works, things like that.
What does it say about what does it say about Tristan?
Tristan, for him, it gives a brief splash about how he was a lawyer for a brief amount of time before realizing that the monotony of life was getting to him, and he figured that he wanted to bring joy to others, and what better way to do that than with a circus? And he does admit that it's something he's always wanted to do, so he's very happy to finally have this show of his own. So it's mostly very kind, friendly. There's nothing to really indicate that he's a vampire.
Have like official, like the official document, I guess, that like says you're a lawyer and like what degree or whatever you get.
Okay, I'm familiar with the concept.
Like hopefully there's like online version for that. I would like to look into Tristan's.
Tristan's legal documents?
Yeah, because he did mention that he's a lawyer out loud to us, so I'll believe that part.
Okay. Go ahead, give me intelligence plus investigation.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes. Can you give me anything in particular that you're looking for?
I guess I'm trying to find anything that he did before the circus. Maybe if he was a lawyer, what cases he did and where he did those.
So, when you go looking for Tristan, you do find, yes, he does seem to be an actual lawyer. He seems to mostly be working for the circus, though, writing up contracts, and very few people have tried to actually sue this circus, but in the instances where they have, he was the one to represent them in court, and they've all... it's basically 2 main cases have both ruled in the circus's favor. Outside of that, you notice you aren't really able to find anything else on Tristan. You can see he has a Facebook page set up, but it looks pretty dead. It looks like he made it and just kind of forgot about it.
That's valid. And this is all I can find for a lawyer. Is there anything, like, can I find anything else, like, past this? Like, just any traces of him in general?
Of a Tristan de la Rose, no. You find the Facebook page, you find a couple friends and family attached to it that have some photos, nothing old, though.
What do you mean by old?
You notice that everything seems to be within the past probably 3 years, 4. There's nothing from like, oh, this is little baby Tristan. Oh, remember when he was this small? Nothing like that.
And that's I would assume that's normal to put up for Kindred, or because like it could just be that he's a really old Kindred.
You aren't fully sure. Is there anything else you'd like to investigate? The contract, the number, anything? Your fellow teammates?
Yeah, I specifically want to ask about my fellow teammates. Just see if I can get anything. I don't remember if we exchanged last names.
I imagine you would, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, give me another perception plus investigation for your teammates.
It's another 3. Sweet.
Okay. With that 3, you do find Jose has a pretty beefy online presence, especially involving his bar, where it's like, oh, this is his Instagram page, oh, this is his Facebook. Just basic advertising, more or less. Who else? Gabe, you do see a few things where it's, oh, this is Pastor Gabe, he's doing the Sunday night mass or something like that. You're able to find their professional things. I don't know off the top of my head if any of them would have private accounts.
That's fine. That's probably something we could bring up for the others. I think this is just more of a general search.
Okay.
Imagine if he looked and Erica just has like a full setup, like Instagram
Yeah, like
or something.
an MLG, like pro Twitch streamer.
God.
I would love that, oh my gosh.
That'd be so funny.